Hi there, my name is David. I'm 45 from Cape Town in South Africa. I've worked for over 20 years as a writer, director, producer for short film, television, corporate video, digital marketing, social media, educational projects, and most recently I completed my master's degree in screenwriting with a focus on the representation of trauma, particularly within Holocaust film. And then as part of that process I wrote a screenplay for my own Holocaust film, which went on to win a number of writing awards. It also received an endorsement from the United Nations for its value to tolerance education. And now with Communion, I've turned my focus to generational trauma and to my own country of South Africa, because it's something that I've been working with myself, something deeply personal to me, and that is the experiences of white South Africans who have come through the system where we were the white ruling minority, and because we came through the system, we were complicit in the system of apartheid. And now that we are officially a democracy, we still carry a whole lot of baggage and a whole lot of generational trauma. And I don't think that is being addressed on film. And I don't think that story is being told widely. So in my story, Saul denounces his history and his home and his heritage, and then goes back for one more night, thinking he has no claim anymore. But what he realizes that it is just inescapable, and that privilege is inescapable, and he cannot escape the advantages he's always received and continues to receive by benefiting from the system. So what's interesting to me is that it also covers the payment by wine system, which is also a story that is not being told. I started doing research years ago, speaking to people within wine farming communities and how farmers were paid in wine, and that created a huge problem of alcoholism, and then in turn created a perpetuating legacy of alcoholism, domestic abuse, unemployment that passed on from generation to generation. And once again, it's that inescapability to break that cycle where farming communities are still dealing with those problems today. And instead of telling a heavy political drama, I decided to write this as a ghost story, a good old-fashioned haunted house, ghosts at the door, ghosts at the windows, because I feel those tropes are well known, and those tropes are a way in which to tell the story, largely through subtext of the deeper trauma and the deeper socio-political, emotional events at play, playing out through a story that is very much about the conventions of the horror genre. And I feel this is an important story. I feel the story is not even being spoken about within communities. They don't talk about payment by wine or alcohol abuse. That is very much kept quiet within communities, and most certainly not being discussed on film, and definitely not reaching the international stage. So I would value the opportunity to work on this initiative, to make this film and tell the story, and take it to a broader audience. Thank you so much.